Hi, and welcome to this video. As you can tell by the title, we are going to go over some difficult topics today. Before MSI, my channel was in the dumps. Not many people viewed it. There are some of you um, that have been here since the beginning, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that came along thus far on this journey. But before MSI, this channel was in the dumps, and I had determined to myself that if MSI would not help this channel, and if I couldn't capitalize on MSI, then this channel probably had to. This was a failure of a project, and this was not going to be something that could sustain me. So I go on, and MSI is a success. Thank you to my many Brazilian fans I have. I know you wanted me to do CBLOL videos, and I wanted to stay true to the four major regions because I felt like that would have more, like long term, there's a higher ceiling, I believed, to that than just honing in on CBLOL. In hindsight, maybe I should have stuck with CBLOL. But would I have liked it as much as doing the four major regions? I mean, I like League, so yeah, but at the same time, I would always be wanting to watch the LPL and LCK, LEC, and LCS, and I wouldn't have enough time to do everything. And that's kind of what this gets to, is not having enough time to do everything. Somebody asked me yesterday, you know, a couple personal questions, and I don't really give a shit if what it is. And this is kind of how I normally talk, not really, PG-13, I guess. But I try and stay true to this channel 100%, 100% honesty off the rip. Like, that's why I don't edit my videos. That's why when I answer the comments, I answer with my opinion. And I want you to know my opinion. Like, this video, I've only restarted like 3 times just because I couldn't get the first couple words out. Like, this is literally off the cuff. Outside of this, obviously, this is clear as day what this is. But they asked me some personal questions, and I am in a position where before COVID, I had enough money saved up where I could commit to a project because I had went to school for sports management. So, you know, I'm a big sports guy, a big esports guy. And esports management now, actually at the college I went to, they offer esports management now. And I mean, if I was going into college now, that's what I would do, right? Um, Maybe not necessarily there for another reason here or there, but so how that all relates. Student loans are coming back up, and this is not a pity party, but the fact of the matter is, this damn channel, all the views I got at MSI, I thought I could continue going with them and see how many people stuck around throughout summer, for summer. How many people stick. Obviously, not everybody was going to stick. I didn't expect that. But the channel, I'm lucky if I get 1/16 of the views. Now the subscriber count continues to go up, which is a positive, which makes me even make this board to begin with instead of saying this channel is a flop. Because it's not. I am proud of making 1,600 subscribers. I know there are people that are a lot bigger, but 1,600 subscribers is a achievement that not many people have. Not many people can say they've had people all around the world see their face and hear their opinion, which that I am proud of. But you cannot I cannot pretend like this can sustain, because honestly, I am probably 500 watch hours short of monetization. And my belief was after MSI that I could already be at the monetization level. At the rate I was going through MSI and right in the beginning of summer, I thought I could continue and get there. And obviously, my content isn't the greatest. Like I said, I don't edit my videos, I don't do any extra crap. And that's because, honestly, the way I view it, this channel was built on the roundup, which has to get out soon after games are played. Otherwise, you find out the result, and why would you watch my video if you already excuse me, if you already know the result? So, obviously, I've adopted other things to the channel since then. So the roundup really isn't my primary focus, actually, when you look at this board. So because of all that, and because I'm not at the monetization level yet, and even when I get there, who knows how long it'll take before I even can say that I'm making anything off of this, which is not the point, but at the same time, you've got to make money to survive. Like, yes, what do you do for a living? This. This is what I've done because I saved up money that I could do something like this and live off of my savings until I, and I'm not broke, but at the same time, we're at a point now where, okay, well, we got to make the tough decisions. So, the way I do things, if you haven't noticed how I do this damn channel, sorry, I didn't even say damn channel, the way I kind of talk sometimes. I give it 100%. I've been waking up at 4 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, going to bed at 8, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night every day, literally since, the beginning of mid-January. Once LPL started, I started my content. Except for like a week here or there where I had to help family with things, I have been doing content nonstop. I believe you have to invest yourself 100% into something to do, the best you can. And I struggle with the thought, like, right now I'm at a point now where I need to get a job, right? I mean, I need to get a job that pays me money, not do a project in hopes that it turns into a job. That makes sense. So, the way I do work is I want to work, and I don't want to stop working. That's the only thing I can think about is working. The work-life balance thing is not a thing. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel because it is still growing. It's just not growing at the rate that I needed it to be, or expected it to be, based off of MSI. So this is what I'm thinking about. I would love comments. Comments are fine. This is not a pity party. I do not want a pity party or anything like that. I do not want that shit. I want some feedback in the comments of how we want to approach this going forward. Things that can make this channel better. I am thinking there are ways to make it better and change things that maybe does put a little bit more effort on my side to improve content, but also I will be sacrificing some things. So to stay sneak peeks take no time at all. It doesn't take much at all for me to do the sneak peeks, but I will say that when I do like my, what player versus what players when I'm watching, I'm not going to be able to watch all the games anymore. Frankly, I might not be able to watch any of the games anymore, except here or there. The main key ones. Like, I love watching even the crappy ones, like LGD versus IG or CLG versus Dignitas. Like, I don't care. I mean, I love watching it. But can't do that if I want to work. Can't do all that plus work. Like, the way I view work is, hey, I work as much as you want. I want money. I want to I need to do it. That's how I am wired, like 100% into my job. So, sneak peek stays. News and notes, pretty simple because I just look at what the news of the last week was and I do it, and the algorithm does my power rankings for me for the smaller regions already because I don't watch them play. I acknowledge it all the time. It's 100% based off of the algorithm and not my opinion. So I can do that. Predictors, obviously, I can keep track of that every day. It takes 5 minutes. And the patch breakdowns are easy because I just look at the scoreboard, enter in what champions played, who won and lost, and do that. So that stuff's easy. That content's easy. And I will say the last patch breakdown video is doing better than any of them did during spring, which I am happy about. I think one person disliked it, but it's just kind of weird. But got a ton of views. I don't know what the retention rate is, but a lot of views. News and notes, and I feel like I upload the news and notes at the wrong time of day, which is it is what it is. With the roundup in the morning, watching League all morning, it makes it tough. I probably could film the news and notes later on Sunday and upload it whenever I wanted on Monday, because because I don't count the LCO games from Monday in that day's power rankings. Now, question mark. Roundups, like I said, I can't watch the games if I can't put that much effort. I mean, not that much effort, but I don't have the time. to watch all the games, do the whole board, and also, work 60 hours a week. That doesn't make any sense. Now, could I do a situation where I do like the whole thought of this, people in the beginning were like, this is good, this is a good idea, and I was like, the goal is like, if this could have a show every day that it uploaded at X time, that I could say this is what happened today in league, like an ESPN but like 30-minute episode, right? Would that work? I don't know, because you can just look it up yourself. And if I didn't watch the games, I can't throw highlight videos on my. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to edit a video with all the highlight videos and everything else in there and clips and things like that. I don't know if you're even allowed to do that. Obviously, there are clip channels that do it and things like that, but I mean, I don't know how that all works, and I don't really want to get in trouble with copyright. Like, I want it to be, my opinion to get me somewhere, and really, I mean, it's got me this far and it continues to improve, but not where I need it to be. Now, power rankings without algorithm assistance. Like I said, I watched the 4 major regions play. I have a good idea of who's good and who's not. I see the algorithm to figure out what small region teams might be towards the top, because I don't watch them play. But when it comes to 4 major regions, I can do it off the cuff. But if I'm not watching them play, I can't just look at the record and say, they LNG beat OMG today, so they're definitely better. But they could have, barely won, smoked them. However the game went. I don't know how the game went. You're like, oh, you watch highlight videos. I like watching the whole game. See how the game progressed. What happened in between those kills. Why is the game in the state it is? So that's a thing. And Reddit, question mark. People have brought up to me, why don't you do Reddit? You should do Reddit. Participate in the community. And it's like, when I first started doing stuff and wasn't working and going off of what I had saved up, I was doing written content. And I had uploaded a lot of written content onto Reddit, fantasy sports related. And I found that some subreddits allow you and some don't. And the League of Legends subreddit specifically knocked my shit down after it had hundreds of upvotes. The second time, I uploaded something and it had like hundreds of uploads. I posted a link and it had hundreds of upvotes. And obviously there's things with thousands of upvotes, but the point is, it's clearly a positive thing. Like, people tend to like it more than they dislike it, right? And I did it again and it got knocked down. And they said it was because of self-promo. So I can't upload my own stuff onto the League of Legends subreddit, at least to my knowledge. I haven't went back to it because I was like, F you. Why would I do that? Why would I want to get my Reddit banned? Why would I want to get banned from the subreddit or something? So I don't know what the deal is with the Reddit stuff. Now, ideas. Somebody brought up a Discord today. Oh, I should do Discord server to do bets or something. I don't know how that all works. I used Discord for a short time with a couple buddies a couple years ago and didn't use it again. Obviously, to set up a community probably isn't that hard. To moderate it, obviously, would be a hell of a lot harder. But if that's something that will bring more people in and keep people around, that is something obviously we're going to do. I'm looking into that big time this weekend to figure out how to set one up and make it be a place that people want to be at, I guess. I don't know. Online chat rooms used to be a thing for me, so I guess it's not, crazy. But, I don't care about toxicity, which is kind of a scary thing for some people. Obviously, I don't like extreme stuff. Like, I don't like, racism and sexism and homophobia and all that shit. I don't want that in my place, of course. But if there's toxicity, like, oh, your team fucking sucks, I don't really care if someone says that. Like, that's fine with me. So there's that. And use social media more. I barely use my Twitter. Once in a while I'll try and use it for a couple days. Nobody looks at it, and I'm like, why am I even wasting my time? Obviously, you got to start from somewhere. But the Twitter is probably something I should use more. But that's an idea. But nevertheless, that's kind of the deal where I'm at right now. I probably should have said this in the beginning, but I would say probably the end of the month is when I'm making my call on what I want to do. So that's kind of the deal. I will say, I can't stream nothing really because I have a laptop. That is it. I have a laptop. I don't have a desktop. I don't have a second monitor. There's no way in hell I could have afforded something like that. And no, I don't want one. I want, if I'm going to get one, I would like it to be because this channel succeeded to the point where it is making money for me to purchase one myself. So that is the goal. That's what I would hope would happen. I will say that I mean, it is something that I will consider if I can get to that point. Would you? I mean, I can't play League anymore, really. I've got some carpal tunnel out the wazoo. Um, Literally, I played 5 games of ARAM a month ago because I hadn't played League in like 6 months. I played like 5 games of ARAM over like a couple days, and my wrists and hands were going numb nightly for the whole entire time. Like my wrists are shot. I've been playing, you know, PC games since I mean, shoot, more than half my life now. So, I mean, my wrists are shot. So it's not like I can really play. Um, but live viewing and stuff for sure. Like, if this channel succeeded, I would live view and do my board on a damn stream. I don't care. I would do that on Twitch or YouTube. Like, that would be something that I would do if I ever got to that point. But it's about getting there. So, this whole entire video is kind of a ramble, talking into a camera. But if you stuck through this whole damn thing, thank you. Comment down below with your opinion on what ideas might work. What do you think of this? What content do you think is good? What content do you think is bad and a waste of time? I do like to believe all my content is stuff that I enjoy. But when push comes to shove and you only have X amount of time in the day, or even consistent time in the day, because I'm under the thought that I would take as much overtime as possible wherever I work because that's how I am wired. That what I guess just comment with your thoughts and ideas on how to make this transition easier, or maybe how to boost the channel in the next 2 to 3 weeks to be. I mean, shoot, what is it today? This is the 8th, so 3 weeks to get this channel to a place where it's actually sustainable. I mean, not like sustainable, but on the way to sustainable. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you stay tuned later tonight for my sneak peek.